Good morning. Today we'll see about overlap save method. In the previous class we have seen overlap add method. Here this is the question. Find the output y of n. So what we have to find is y of n of a filter whose impulse response is h of n. So here we have h of n is equal to 1, 1, 1 and the input signal x of n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 using overlap save method. So previously we have solved the same x of n and h of n for that overlap add method. So what is given here? X of n which is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and h of n which is equal to 1, 1, 1. Now what we have to find? Y of n. So we have to find what is y of n. Now we know that m is equal to, that is impulse response sequence m is equal to 3. And now how many zeros should be added? So this is again by using this m minus 1. So which is equal to 3 minus 1 which is equal to 2 zeros should be added. Those 2 zeros should be added for the sequence. Now what we have to do is we have to split the datas into smaller. So we can split this into 3. Let us take L is equal to 3. So we can split the datas into 3, 3, 3. That is 1, 2, 3. Then 4, 5, 6 like that we have to split. And what is the length of the sequence? After splitting we know that n is equal to L plus m minus 1. So here we have 3 plus, what is this 3 minus 1? So which is equal to 5. So the total length of the new block will be equal to 5. Now what we have to do is we have to write this x1 of n, x2 of n, x3 of n and so on. What is x1 of n? In overlap add method we have added 0 in the last. I guess you remember this. In the overlap add method we have added 0 in the last. But now what we have to do is we have to add this 2 zeros. So we have to add this 2 zeros in the front, in the beginning. So if we have 2 zeros in the beginning, so number will be 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. So remember, if it is overlap add method, we used to add zeros at the end of the sequence. If it is overlap save method, we have to add number of zeros in the beginning. And how can we identify the number of zeros? So we can identify by using m minus 1. How can we identify the length of this every sequence, that is x1 of n, x2 of n, x3 of 3, how many elements should be there? So how can we identify that how many elements should be present in the x1 of n, x2 of n? That is by using n is equal to L plus m minus 1. What is this 3? So how we are dividing this blocks? So we have dividing by 3, 3, 3. So it is 3. And here m minus 1 is 3 minus 1 and this m is length of the sequence. So we have 5 elements in 1, 1, 1 sequence, that is x1 of n is equal to. And in what way this differs from the previous one? Listen, here we have 2, 3 in the last, isn't it? If it is overlap add method, we used to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and so on. So we used to write 1, 2, 3, 0, 0, 4, 5, 6, 0, 0, 0 and so on. If it is overlap save method, what we have to do is 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. Then we have to use this 2, 3 again. We have to start from this 2, 3. If we have only 1 ones, if we are adding only 1 zeros, then we have to start from the first number, that is from the last number. Since we have added 2 zeros, here we have added 2 zeros, so start from this 2 numbers, that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what is x3 of n? Again start from this 5, 6. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then what is x4 of n? x4 of n will be again start from this 8, 9. That is 8, 9, 10. So after 10 we don't have any numbers. In order to multiply by using this matrix conversion, every sequence should be in the same number. So use 0, 0 here. in the last, so that we have 5 elements in every sequences, that is x1 of n, x2 of n, x3 of n, x4 of n. So every terms will contain same number of elements here. So we have found this x1, x2, x3, x4. Now what is h of n? H of n is equal to, so here we have 1, 1, 1. So it is not possible to do matrix multiplication by using this 3, because here we have 5 elements. So what we have to do is add 2 zeros along with this 1, 1, 1. Now we have found this x1, x2, x3, x4, x5. Why we are taking this two numbers here? Because we have added 2 zeros. If we had only 1 0, then we have to take only the last number. So this is how we have to perform. Then the next one is, let us write this x1, x2, x3, x4. That is x1 of n. What is x1 of n is equal to 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. And what is x2 of n? x2 of n is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is x3 of n? x3 of n is equal to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What is x4 of n? So x4 of n is equal to 8, 9, 10, 0, 0. Now what we have to do? So we have to find y of n, which is equal to, we know that x1 of n, which is convoluted with h of n. This is what we have seen in the previous class. So the same way, what is y1 of n, which will be equal to x1 of n, which is circular convoluted with h of. So what is this x1 of n? We know that what is x1 of f? 0, 0, 2, 3. It is circular convoluted with h1 of n, h of n. What is this h of n? We know that h of n is equal to 1 1 1 0 0. So what is h of n? Let us write here, h of n is equal to 1 1 1 0. Now we have to write this 1 1 1 0. Now we have to do this circular convolution. We have to perform circular convolution. So write the 0, then take this 1, 1, 1, 0. Now again take the 0, then bring the 0, 1, 1, 1. Now take this 1, then 0, 0, 1, 1. If you take this, now take this 1, then 1, 0, 0, 1. Now what happens if you take this 1? Again the same sequence will come here. So let us stop here. Now what we have to do is just perform the matrix multiplication. So if you perform matrix multiplication, just check here. Here we have 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus, here we have 2 plus 3. So 2 plus 3 is 5. Come on. Then for the second, 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 3. So here it is 3. Then third one, here 0, 0. So 1 into 1 will be 1, because the rest remaining 2 will be 0. Then here 0, here we have 0. Then 1 into 1, 1. 2 into 1, 2. So 1 plus 2 is 3. And here it is 0, 0, 1 plus 2 plus 3. So 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. Therefore, y1 of n is equal to 5, 3, 1, 3, 6. This is just matrix multiplication. Then what is y2 of n? So y2 of n will be equal to, now again do this multiplication, that is x2 of n into h of n. What is x2 of n? That is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is multiplied with this 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, then 0, 0, 1, 1. Now what is this? y2 of n. So y2 of n will be equal to, now check here, just cross multiply with this, 2, 1 to 1, 2, plus this will be 0, 0. Then here 5, 1 into 5, 5, plus 1 into 6, 6. So 6 plus 5 plus 2, that is 13. Come on. Then the next one, here 2 plus 3, 2 into 1, 2, 3 into 1, 3. Here it is 0, 0, plus here we have 6 into 1, 6. So 2 plus 3 plus 6, that is 11. Come on. Then the third one, 2 plus 3 plus 4. So that is 9. Then the next one, 2 into 0 will be 0. 3 into 1, 3, plus 4 into 1, 4, plus 5 into 1, 5. So 2 plus 3 plus 4, that is 12. Come on. Then the next one, here it is 0, 0. Then here we have 4 plus 5 plus 6, that is 15. Therefore y2 of n is 13, 11, 9, 12, 15. And here we have 5, 3, 1, 3, 6. Now what is y3 of n? So y3 of n, which is equal to, now what is x3 of n? So now here we have to write the x3 of n. That is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here we have x3 of n into this h of n. What is h of n? Here we have this h of n. So that is 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. Then double 1, 0, 0, 1. Then triple 1. Then double 0. Then here 0, triple 1, 0. Here it is double 0, triple 1. Which is equal to. Now let us write here. Now check here. This is 1 into 5, 5 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1 into 8, 8 plus 1 into 9, 9. So 5 plus 8 plus 9. So 9, 10, 17, 22. So here it is 22, comma. Now check here second. So row into column, that you know very well. So 1 into 5, 5 plus 6 into 1, 6 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1 into 9, 9. So 5 plus 6 plus 9. So 11 plus 9, it is 20, comma. Then the next one. Here it is third one. 5 plus 6 plus 7. Then the remaining will be 0. So 13 plus 5, 18. Next. Here it is 6 plus 7 plus 8. 15, 21. Comma. And here it is 7 plus 8 plus 9. So 10, 17, 24. So here it is 24. Then y4 of n. What is y4 of n? That is x4 of n. That is 8, 9, 10, 0, 0 into. Now let us write this 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, triple 1, 0, 0, triple 1, 0, 0, triple 1, which is equal to, let us do the matrix multiplication. So here 8 plus this is 0, this is 0, 0, 0. So answer is 8. Then here it is 8 plus 9. Everything will be 0. That is 8 plus 9, 0, 0, 0. So 9 plus 8 is 17. Then the next one. Here we have 8 plus 9 plus 10. Then the rest remaining will be 0. 10, 19, 27. Comma. And here it is 0 plus 9 plus 10 plus 0 plus 0. So 10 plus 9 is 19. Comma. Here it is 0, 0. Then here we have only 10. Isn't it? That's it. Now, how can we write y of n here? So, y of n can be written like this. That is, finally, y of n is equal to. How can we write this y of n? Previously, we have added that zeros in the beginning. So, we have added zeros in the beginning. That is first two. Now, what is y1 of n? y1 of n is equal to 5, 3, 1, 3, 6. What we have to do is, we have to discard this first two bits. So, we have to discard first two. We have to discard this first two numbers in order to get this y of n. Then we have to write final answer here. What is y of n? Will be is equal to 1, 3, 6. Then what is y of 2? Here we have 9, 12, 15. Because we have to discard this two. Since we have added zeros in the beginning. If we had only 1 0, then we have to discard only one number in the beginning. Since we have added two numbers in the beginning, so we have to discard these two numbers in the beginning. Then the y of 3 is, here we have to discard this 22 and 20. Then the next number is 18, 21, 24. What is y of 4? We have to discard 8 and 17. So the number is 27, 19, 10. So what is the final answer? Y of n is equal to 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 19, 10. So this is our final answer for this problem. You can cross check this in the overlap add method. You will got the same answer there. Now let us move on to the next problem. What is the next problem? The same thing which we used for overlap add method. Now see here. Find the output y of n of a filter whose impulse response is, what is the impulse response here? X of n is equal to 1, minus 1, 2, 0, minus 3, minus 1, minus 4, 1, 4, 2. What is h of n? H of n is equal to 1, minus 1. and the input signal x of n is equal to, this is the sequence, and using overlap save method. So they have mentioned us to solve by using overlap save method. So same way we know that L is equal to, sorry, n is equal to L plus m minus 1. So how can we split this in numbers? So we can split this number into 2. So 2 plus, here we have 2 because the impulse response we have only 2 numbers. So 2 minus 1. So which is equal to 3. So the entire length of the divided block should have 3 numbers. So here we have 10 numbers. What we have to do is we have to split into 2, 2, 2. We have to divide this into 2, 2, 2 numbers, and then what we have to do is we have to add 0. So how many zeros should be added? M minus 1 zero should be added. What is that m? So m is equal to 2 because impulse response is 2. So m is equal to 2 minus 1 will be equal to 1. So 1 0 should be added. Excuse me. If it is overlap save method, what we have to do? We have to add this 0 in the beginning. If it is overlap add method, we used to add the number in the end. We have to append the numbers of zeros at the end. Since it is overlap save method, we are going to append this in the beginning. Now, what is x1 of n? Now let us write. So in the previous problem we have seen this x1 of n, which is equal to, so add this 1 0 in the beginning. Then we have we are going to divide this number into 2 2 sequence. So 1 comma minus 1. So 1 comma minus 1. Now what is x2 of n? So x2 of n will be, we have to start from this minus 1 because we have added only 1 0. If we are adding 2 zeros, then we have to take 2 numbers at the end. We have to start from the 2 numbers. Since we have added only 1 0, what we have to do is start from this last, that is minus 1, then 2 comma 0. Now what is x3 of n? So x3 of n is equal to, so here we have 0. So start from here 0, then minus 3 minus 1. Now what is x4 of n? So x4 of n will be equal to, start from here, that is minus 1 comma, then where we have start minus 1. So minus 4 minus 1, that is minus 4 plus 1. Now what is x5 of n? x5 of n will be equal to, start from this number, that is 1 comma, then 4 comma 2. Now what is x6 of n? So x6 of n will be, start from this number 2 comma, here we don't have any numbers here. So what we have to do is we have to add zeros with this so that we can solve by using matrix method. If we have only one number, it is not possible to perform matrix multiplication. And one more thing is we should not stop here because the number is over here, but we should not stop here because we have 1 2 here. So we have to take that 1 2 here, since we have appended to 1 0 in the beginning. So no number should be left like this. If we have 0 here, if we are adding 0 here, then we can stop here. But here we have a number, so we have to take and write the number as the next sequence, x6 of n. Now what is h of n? So h of n will be equal to, what is this h of n? 1 comma minus 1. Now it is not possible to do matrix multiplication by using this 1 comma minus 1. So what we have to do is add 0 with this number. Now let us perform the multiplication. Let me take a paper. Now see here, what is x1 of n? So here we have, what is, how can we find y of n, which is equal to x of n, which is convoluted with h of n. Now what is x1 of n? So we know that x1 of n is equal to 0 1 minus 1. What is h of n is equal to 1 minus 1 0. Now what is y1 of n is equal to? So y1 of n is equal to 0 1 minus 1 should be circular convoluted with this 1 minus 1 0. Now take this 0, then 1 minus 1. Now take this minus 1 0, then 1. If you take this 1 here again, then the same thing will repeat. So let us stop here. Now what is the answer for this? So which is equal to, again let us do this multiplication. See here, it is 0. 1 into 0 will be 0. Minus 1 into minus 1 will be plus 1. Plus 1, comma. Then next one. 0. 1 into 1 will be 1. So minus 1, 0, 1. So we will have 1. Then here it is 0. Minus 1 into 1, minus 1. Then plus minus 1. So that we have minus 2. Then the y2 of n, which is equal to, what is x2 of n? So already we have written minus 1 2 0. So minus 1 2 0. Now let us write this 1 minus 1 0 0 1 1. This is minus 1 0 1. Again do the matrix multiplication. So here we have minus 1. This is 0. This is 0. So here it is minus 1 comma. Then the next one. Here it is minus into minus plus 1 plus 2. So plus 3 comma. Here it is 0. Then here we have minus 2 0. So it is minus 2. So y2 of n is equal to minus 1 3 minus 2. Now what is y3 of n? So y3 of n is equal to, what is x3 of n is equal to 0 minus 3 minus 1. 0 minus 3 minus 1. Now what is the answer here? 1 0 minus 1 minus 1 1 0. 0 minus 1 1. So which is equal to, what is y3 of n? Now do this multiplication. So 1 minus 3, here it is 2. Now what is y4 of n, which is equal to, y4 of n is equal to minus 1 minus 4 1 minus 1 minus 4 1 into 1 0 minus 1 minus 1 1 0. This is 0 minus 1 1. So y4 of n, which is equal to, here it is 0, here it is minus 3, and here it is 5 4 plus 4 5. 0 minus 3 5. Now what is y5 of n? y5 of n is equal to, here 1 4 2. So 1 4 2 into, here we have 1 0 minus 1 minus 1 1 0 0 minus 1 1. So which is equal to, what is y5 of n? Which is equal to minus 1 3 minus 2. Now what is y6 of n? y6 of n is equal to, here we have 2 0 0. So 2 0 0 into 1 0 minus 1 minus 1 1 0 0 minus 1 1. Now perform matrix multiplication. So here we have this 2 comma, and here it is minus 2 comma 0. That's it. Now what is y of n? Now we have to write the final answer, that is y of n, which is equal to, now what we have to do, since it is overlap save method and we have added only 1 1, so discard this first numbers, discard the first numbers and write the final answer. So y of n is equal to, let us write the, this is y1 of n. So let us discard this first number 1. So answer will be 1 comma minus 2, and here it is 3 comma minus 2, and here it is minus 3 comma 2, and here it is minus 3 comma 5, and here it is 3 comma minus 2, here it is minus 2, isn't it? Now what will be the answer? 1 minus 2, 3 minus 2 minus 3, 2 minus 3, 5, 3 minus 2 minus 2. This is the final answer for this problem. You can check this in the overlap add method also, because we have solved the same problem, isn't it? So we can check this in the overlap save method. That's it. So this is how we have to perform the circular convolution, and this is how we have to perform this overlap save method. Hope you understand. If you like this, share, subscribe and support, and we'll meet in the next video. Thank you.